You guys have been asking for this forever. Seriously, forever. You guys all said, Doc, when are you going to train soft DK? I said, that sounds like a horrible idea. You said, I know. Do it anyway. Ah, okay. Fine. Soft DK. We're doing it. I know. Ha ha. Hard DK. God. I'm not happy about it. I'm smiling, but I'm not happy about it. But we're gonna do it! Okay. So, this is gonna be a Diddy Kong. I think Diddy Kong is underrepresented in the Amiibo meta. That's actually the real reason I'm doing this video, because usually when people ask me to do things for them, I go, whatever. Okay. So, with Diddy Kong, he's got, like, no real projectiles, okay? But he's a very aerial-based character. Do we have... Okay, we do have multiple air attacks. I try to use duplicates of spirits if they have the same skill, right? So we've got physical attack, we've got air attack. What else might we want? That's the question. Shooting, don't really need that. I'm not going... Excuse me. I'm not going with, like, Armor Knight or anything. And I'm not really... Ooh, Ooh, that's not a bad idea. Side special up. Okay, we'll do side special up. I'm not going with Armor Knight or anything that's, like, weird or broken or whatever. We're just going to go with mostly vanilla-ish stuff. So we could do a balanced moveset. I don't remember the exact stat loadout that the real hard DK has, and I don't really want to do it anyway. I'm thinking we go with an attack-based Diddy Kong. I think that just makes the most sense to go with attack-based. So let's see if we have... Do we have level 1 Claim It Again? We do not. Rip. By the way, side note, negative Amiibo stats basically in practice are registered by the game as being 0. So you can have negative stats and it's perfectly fine. So like if you wanted to have 4,600 attack and negative 400 defense and then your 3 slots, right? That works. That's totally fine because it's basically 4,600 and 0 defense. Little fun fact for you. Okay. I want to go with attack based. I can't believe you guys kept asking for... God, seriously. You know what? Bomberman? Yeah, that looks about right. Bomberman. I wouldn't mind 3,000. God. Don't do soft DK. You thought I was kidding. I thought you were kidding, Frank. Okay, so this Diddy Kong, we're going to use a lot of side special. Just because this is a totally BS video doesn't mean that we're not going to get a little strategic with how we do this. 75 meter. Jungle Japes. Where's the other one from Melee? There it is. Congo Jungle. Congo Falls, that's what it is. Yeah, it's Donkey Kong themed. And of course, the way you should train an Amiibo is with their character. Let's begin. So, my thinking for this Diddy Kong, we're going to do a lot of side special. I haven't really labbed out Diddy Kong in, God, at least a year. I don't know what the AI can do with its side special. So, we're going to see. I'm going to see, just starting off, can it just command grab, right? That's going to be pretty straightforward, and then attack. Because you've got 2 versions of this side special, right? You've got that, and then, you know, it has the possible option to use the attack, and then you've got the kick, right? I think the kick is actually going to be a really good move against Amiibo, but since this is soft DK, we're training this for clickbait, arena raid bosses, and, dude, we all know raid bosses are clickbait. I tell it like it is. So no, we're gonna see if we can't figure out side special a little bit. So, you might be thinking, Doc, why don't you use down special for banana flip or banana peel or whatever it's called? Doc, why don't you use neutral special? Good question. Down special spawns items. We don't want items. At least I don't want items on mine. I want my AI to be unobstructed and not really dumb. Like that. Items screw with Amiibo AI, right? So I would prefer that my Diddy Kong not have problems. Now, neutral special, as you have probably guessed, also spawns items, so we're not going to go about that. Aside from just using side special, and I want to make it very clear that this Amiibo is going to be mainly using side special, I also want to test out how well it can use other things. We found out recently that jab 1 into grab exists for every amiibo in the game if it can connect jab 1 into grab. It wouldn't surprise me, actually. I bet if you modded the game so that, like, Ganondorf's jab 1, because he only has the one jab, had, like, no knockback, he would use jab 1 into grab. I think that's a routine that, like, everything has. Wouldn't surprise me, at least. No, but because we found out jab 1 into grab got added into all amiibo, we're also going to be seeing what might Diddy Kong have. Oh, that's right. You can't use up special after side being off stage. That is dumb. Who came up with that? That was like Diddy Kong's one hope. Now he's gone. I actually don't know where Diddy Kong is in the human tier list. I don't care. Speaking of, on tier lists, if you go to amiibodoctor.com, the best website in the world. You thought Google was cool? Yeah. Get your stuff correct, buddy. Bucko. No. Go to amiibodoctor.com. Look at the top, the menu. Find the Amiibo tier list, right? Go look where Diddy Kong is. It's really low. So I'd like to see if we can't lab out a little bit of Diddy Kong and maybe convince people that he's worth more than that. Stop running away. I'm trying to down tilt you. Good parry. One of the problems with spirits training is that if you apply the spirits to your amiibo first, then the spirits give it behavior data. I proved that in my video the other day. Spirits retrain amiibo proof plus explanation. Look that up. I proved that the other day. So, like, you know, it's already got behavior data. So I'm not starting with a blank slate here. I think forward tilt might be good, actually. Forward tilt on a lot of amiibo is actually really good and really underrated. I think it might be worthwhile. We'll try some forward tilt. Because it's like, it's a close range option. It's got enough base knockback that's going to take him off the stage. Does some damage, right? But it's not ridiculous, and it's not overcommittal, right? If you use forward smash, you know, you're... right? You're monkeying around. So, you know, I like forward tilt. I remember it's really good on, like, Dr. Mario and Isabelle and, you know, it's good in places where you wouldn't expect. Like, you would never really think about forward tilt because people just kind of tend to forget about forward tilt in most situations. Like, I can't think of the last time I was playing as a character besides Ganondorf and actually used forward tilt, you know, instead of a smash. But I'm also a basic player, so, you know, maybe that has something to do with it. I'm also making sure to take the time to edge guard with forward air and not with side special. We do not want edge guarding with side special because it's not going to be able to recover. That's a double plus ungood idea. You know what I did? I just did that, didn't I? Force of habit. I really never got good at Diddy Kong. Not in Brawl, not in 4, definitely not in Ultimate. I was like, hey Doc, let's not edge guard with side special. And then I go and edge guard. Good job, Doc. Get him. By the way, Amiibo can hit ledged opponents, which I think is really cool. You can hear my dog gnawing at the door. She wants to get in. Soft DK, man. So train soft DK. I'm pretty sure, like, I don't watch Alpha Rad. I haven't in like a year. I haven't really been able to watch him since he started doing Amiibo content. But no, didn't he do like a soft Diddy, not hard? Yeah, I don't know. Probably. This is probably not an original idea. Not my idea, that's for sure. I would not be doing this if I didn't love my viewers. God. Like, somebody asked me the other day, they were like, Doc, you know, what is it with you and large Amiibo YouTubers? And I was like, okay, well, there actually are no large Amiibo YouTubers. They're all large YouTubers who do Amiibo because people watch content of Amiibo, right? But really, I don't have anything against them as a whole. Except that, you know, they don't really teach people anything and they kind of suck at Amiibo and sometimes they misinform users and then I have to answer those questions. But no, what it actually is, get out of here, is that I've always been kind of a cynical person, and that enables me to see like marketing and persuasion strategies really well. I do really well in like marketing classes and stuff. Because if you show me a product, you're like, how are they getting you to buy this product? I can point out like 5 things, you know? Well, large YouTubers are basically trying to sell you on a product. It's their video, or their subscription, or their merch, or whatever, right? And I hate it when people try to sell me something, you know? And so when I see them doing stuff with like Amiibo, where it's like, it's the strongest Amiibo. Like, I know for a fact that word does not apply to Amiibo unless it has 32,900 something, whatever. What are you doing? That was dumb. I'm going to punish you. Stats. That word doesn't apply because although adjectives are free, as the saying goes in the marketing world, that adjective doesn't apply here, right? So every time I see the word strongest before an Amiibo or like some sort of raid boss or clickbaity title, clickbaity thumbnail, whatever, I'm like, that jerk is trying to get me to buy his video. He's lying to me. So, you know, that's why I do not like large YouTubers. And I know it's a paycheck for them, but that's also all it is, you know? Like, if you really find it that interesting, you'd be able to convince people to watch it without doing that sort of... That's what I do, right? I'm very persnickety about that. You know? Find something interesting, put it out there. So, alright, rant over. Wow, we're 11 minutes in. And we're still only on the first match. Oh my god. Training Spirits takes forever. I mean, training Vanilla does too. Better in Smash 4. Dude, in Smash, you guys have no idea. You kids. You children. You kids have no idea. In Smash 4, it took me 4 hours to train level 50 Amiibo. 4 hours. And if you wanted them to be optimal, you couldn't jump. Because they would jump on their own and you needed to keep that random value on, like, literally as low as possible. So you couldn't jump that whole time. It was the worst. I don't know how I ever did Smash 4 Amiibo training. Going back to that side special. I'm really curious to see, like, what kind of... You know, what exactly it can do. Obviously, it's at level 17 right now, right? Amiibo AI changes as they level up. Although, technically, it doesn't change because it levels up. There's actually a second, like, mechanism that it goes up. How do I put this? Okay, so there's 2 levels that your Amiibo has. There's a hidden one, and there's one that you can see. The one you can see is level 17, right? The one that you can't see is like level probably 8, where it uses a different underlying CPU AI to build off of. And as it levels up, the game will manually adjust that CPU level. In 10.0, the video coming on this, they basically made it so that the CPU level goes up faster because people weren't going to spend forever. Oh, he just SD'd with sides. Dang it. Okay, that's not good. This is going to be a bad raid boss. Just watch. Just like RTK. No, actually, I've never played against hard DK, so I have no idea. But no, so what happens is that when you level up, the game will like manually adjust your CPU level. So I think by level 20, it goes all the way up to CPU level 9 now. It used to be like 43, now it's like 20 or something like that. Which really is a pain in the butt for Amiibo trainers, okay? At least if you're trying to get it to play properly. What ends up happening is that you can actually edit your Amiibo back down to level 1 manually using spirits editors that the competitive Amiibo scene uses. And the CPU level will stay the same. So you'll have a level 1 Amiibo that fights like it's level 50 because as far as the game is concerned, it's using level 50's Amiibo AI. That's how that works. So although he's, you know, level 18 right now, that's not important. What matters is actually the underlying CPU level that you can't see. Isn't that cool? I think it's cool. You don't think it's cool? Screw you. Oh, he wall jumped and that gave him back up special. Well, that's cool. I said that twice in like a minute. If you're still watching this, God, you're 14 minutes and 33 seconds in. If you're still watching this and you're not subscribed, I'm going to very politely ask you to quit being a freeloader. Subscribe, damn it. No, really, like, you're how much more evidence do you need that you're going to enjoy this type of content? You know? Like, oh, I'm 15 minutes in. Not sure, like, Do you watch a movie for 15 minutes? You're like, yeah, I don't know. I guess I don't like it. Come on, give good old Amiibo Doctor a hug. Come to Papa. Somebody's gonna clip that. By the way, go to amiibodoctor.com as well. We have, God, there's probably actually more content on the website than on the YouTube channel. Like, I have almost 600 videos, and I think there's actually, arguably, in terms of time taken to, get it all, probably more content on the website than the YouTube channel. So, and it's all good stuff, man. It really is. It's like, it is the hub of Amiibo, competitive Amiibo research, all that sort of thing. So right now I'm kind of on an Amiibo card in Tag 215 Tagmo tutorial kick. I get a lot of questions about that sort of thing, so I'm trying to put those resources out. But yeah, we have like, just look in the menu, just scroll through the menus and like read some of the linked articles, and you'll learn a lot about Amiibo. You guys, new viewers, have no idea how deep this niche goes. You'll notice I'm not going completely ham on my Amiibo, right? I'm not going out of the way to get all the big combos, get all the whatever. There is strategy and technique behind training Amiibo. By the way, the plural of Amiibo is Amiibo. And you don't see that on large YouTubers either. So I get a lot of new people, for example, not to keep picking on big YouTubers, but I get a lot of people who say, Doc, can you watch my training footage? Okay, fair enough. I'll watch your training footage. Watch like 5 minutes of it, and they're doing like, Pikachu back air infinites against a Bowser. And I'm like, how is this good training? You're not teaching your Bowser what to do. You're teaching him how to get murdered by Pichu. That's not good, right? There's certain rules and trainings and critiques. I've done videos on that before. So go, read that at the website. Somebody unironically asked me once, they were like, why would you even bother teaching people how to train a raid boss Amiibo if Choctopus has already done a guide? And I was like, where do you think he got his info? From yours truly. And, more from my researchers, because I didn't specifically pass on that info, but, like, the competitive scene, Ah, it's funny. It's a funny little world. Okay, so Diddy Kong seems to be turning out fairly well. He's, the CPU is going up too quickly for my taste. I really wish they hadn't changed that. But for what he's at, he's doing okay. He doesn't seem to be canceling out his side special, though. I want him to sometimes use the kick and sometimes use the command grab. I'm actually not sure if it's possible. I really should have labbed that out before doing this video. The reason, just to let you into some thought process here, the reason that I want him to sometimes use one, sometimes use the other, is because I'm going to do a live stream with this, or actually I'm probably going to do 2 live streams with this Amiibo, and I want him to be unpredictable, basically. So if you're, facing down a Diddy Kong who's throwing side B at you, right, are you going to shield? Well, what if it's a command? What if it's the grab option? Well, then you're going to get grabbed, right? Are you going to try to dodge? Well, then the kick will hit you, right? You roll forward, okay, he grabs or kicks. You roll backward, then, he leaves you vulnerable, right? So I'm trying to introduce a game element into his training, basically, is what I'm going for here. So having that kind of forethought with your raid bosses is really fun. It's something that I don't think anyone else has ever talked about, like, ever. Because they don't usually understand Amiibo AI well enough to be like, oh, I want X. Right. There's a cause and effect for Amiibo AI. So I think in this third match, if you're still watching, wow, 19 minutes in, you're a trooper. If you're still watching, in this third match, we're going to not use as much side special. Instead, we're going to focus a lot more on the air. Right. So we're going to be doing like down tilt and stuff. Oh, there you go. Okay, so he can use the attack, so that's good. So like when you grab naturally, he'll rip your eyebrows off. But the Amiibo doesn't seem to ever do that. Instead, he just goes straight for the command input. Huh? Okay. Interesting. I really should have labbed out this Amiibo beforehand. Okay. Now we're going to focus But, you know, do some forward air. I want him to do a lot of forward air because that's his best edge guarding move. Aside from down air, of course. Come here. That's not coming here. That's going there. I don't really have like much of a preference with how this Diddy Kong plays aside from using side special and hopefully not being that jumpy. So we're just going to kind of screw around with him now. This is the fun part of raid bosses. You just kind of get to screw around. I know that he was about to die. I wanted him to use a bit more back air. So I took the opportunity to say, hey, you know what? Let me hit you in the head with back air and see if you use that more. And then the Amiibo will hopefully go, wow, that's a great idea. I never thought of that before. Thank you for hitting me in the head. That is called the principle of demonstration, where when you demonstrate things to your Amiibo, it says, thank you for the principle. There you go. So he's using side special on stage. Good. We want that. I should probably not be hitting him with the attack of up special. I don't want him to accidentally see that as an attack. And I just did that, didn't I? Okay, good. Always make sure to recover when you're screwing up. Forward tilt and side special are good. Part of the reason that I threw in forward tilt, even though it was on a whim, was because you can't always use side special at point blank range, because there is startup lag to it, right? Forward tilt is easier to use. It's a bit more point blank, generally more effective, I guess. So we're also going to have a little bit of dash attack, just because I like dash attack. The multi-hit on dash attack is really good against opponents. You parry the first one, you're not going to parry the second or third. Thus far, we've got a Diddy Kong that uses side special forward tilt on stage. Good. Like that. We want that. Good. And off stage, we're going to hopefully have one that we use forward air, back air, so on and so forth. And if we can get that, if we can make sure that it splits its two play styles between am I on stage or off stage, that'll make for a really good raid boss. You want... Raid bosses are the most entertaining when they have two modes, on stage and off stage, right? Streamers, not trainers, streamers, people not ridiculously familiar with this sort of thing don't know that. So they just try to artificially hype up their Amiibo, right? This is going to be an actually hype one. I know, I'm kind of geeking out about Amiibo. I'm Amiibo Doctor, okay? This is my website. Like... my YouTube channel, but also I have a website. I can be a geek. Oh, he dodged for the ledge. Well, that's interesting. I don't usually see them do that until higher levels. Although I guess they did patch that, so they patched the CPU level part. That would make sense if that were the case. What are you gonna do? There you go. Even using forward tilt at the ledge. One of the reasons I wanted them to use forward tilt, aside from it just being a great move, and there were like 5 reasons, by the way. I came up with it on a whim, but I was like, you know what, that's actually a good move. Is because, so if they were to use down tilt, which would be the move that most people use, they were to use down tilt right there, then they would just knock me vertically, right? Hey, alright. Forward tilt actually gets me away from the ledge. So if I have someone, let's say I have a Crom who's trying to camp out at the ledge, right? They're being a jerk, right? And, for whatever reason, Diddy Kong approaches and manages to get the, get the shield through, whatever. Crom loses his invulnerability at the ledge. They can just forward tilt and he's dead, right? You have to train your raid bosses to be viewer-proof. You know what I mean? Because, what if they throw in a Crom or an Ike, an Incineroar, Ness, Me Gunner? Well, Monkey Flip kicks over PK Fire. Doesn't really kick over Me Gunner's missile. Really nothing can beat Me Gunner's missile besides a reflector. What? I guess it can't really beat Crom and Ike's strategy without forward tilt at the ledge, and even then that's not really something you can rely on. But you gotta train it to be people-proof. Everyone wants the quote-unquote strongest raid boss, but nobody tries to people-proof it. Gotta people-proof it. still not seeing a lot of canceled monkey flip. We're seeing a lot of regular monkey flip, but not canceled. So I'm thinking that maybe the AI just doesn't have that option, which is very annoying to me. I'm glad he's using forward tilt at the near the ledge though. That's smart. Good job, Chief. What do you think are the odds that I actually trained like a really good competitive Diddy Kong and didn't realize it? That would be sad. I would be thrilled, but that would be sad. If, like, I was trying to make soft DK and he ends up actually good. Oh, I would hate myself and be like, really? This is what it takes to... Oh, I wasn't supposed to use that move. This is what it takes to get Diddy... Thank you. Diddy Kong some good rep. Alright, fine. Go that way. Go that way. I just realized that King K. Rool's trailer theme, whatever it's, Gangplank Galleon, right, has been playing in the background this whole time and I didn't notice. Oh, that way. Now you'll notice I'm not trying to win now. Partially because it has spirits and good luck beating that, but also winning is not the important thing when training your Amiibo. It's actually not. Winning versus losing does change how much they learn, but it's actually not important to like beat your Amiibo when you're training it. That is a common misconception. It is wrong. Amiibo do change more after losing, but sometimes when they win, it just reinforces their current playstyle. So you don't always want to win. Not always a good idea. So I don't mind losing in this case because I'm pretty happy with how he's turned out. If I wasn't happy with how he's turned out, then I would lose. Or I'm sorry, I would win. Yeah, that's right. I would like intentionally go ham and try to win and get him to roll the dice on his playstyle, see if he can come up with something new, right? But in this case, you don't have to worry about that. You're watching this and you're still not subscribed. Shame on you. Oh my goodness. Freeloading. Is that insulting? I hope so. You're watching 28 minutes of my content. You're not subscribed. My God. Dude, that was good. I was looking at the timer, not the... Oh, I wish I'd seen that. I'm going to have to go back and watch this now. No, it's fine. Some people get insulted. I'll call them freeloaders for not subscribing. I'm like, dude, like, come on, you know? Relax about it. So, okay. So now, this is another demonstration of those of you new to Amiibo training. So, it's saved the data of these last 3 matches. If I quit this 4th one, doesn't matter. It's got the 3 matches under its belt now. That's all we need. So now, we're going to do something a bit different, we'll say. You don't really see this much in the more popular Amiibo training videos, at least not the last ones that I saw. Although, I guess they have started using me as a reference. By the way, all of my Amiibo turn out enthusiastic no matter how they play. Personality is completely irrelevant to Amiibo. I'm going to turn learning off. And the reason I'm going to turn learning off is because now I just want him to level up. That's it. So we're going to have a good time. I can play any character against him now. I don't just have to play Diddy Kong. I can play as any character against him. And we're going to have a good time. Because now, guess what? He has spirits. I know. So... Oh, and he's grab type. Oh, that'll be fun. Let's see. Who should I pick? Oh, pick Sephiroth, of course. I did not care or even consider Sephiroth for Smash ever. I don't care about Final Fantasy VII. I wanted Geno, damn it. But I love playing as Sephiroth. He's really fun. So Sephiroth's neutral special is one of the most broken moves against Amiibo. If you end up fighting a raid boss Amiibo on stream, use use Me Gunner, because that's actually the best. Use Me Gunner with the side special missile. The side special missile that's basically a knockoff of Samus's? Yeah, unlike Samus, you can have 2 of them on screen at once, which means that missile spam with Me Gunner is like really good. But if Gunner's blocked, use Sephiroth. His neutral special is basically unbeatable in Amiibo, and he keeps his wing when you get Amiibo or CPU kills. That's right, I just killed it, just got the KO, and I kept the wing. It's a glitch. I don't think Nintendo's noticed, because they don't care about Amiibo. Nobody cares about Amiibo as much as I do. Me! Me! He still got around that. I love this Diddy Kong. Soft DK. God, still upset at you guys for making me name it that. Soft DK video. Ugh. You guys are like, I know. Let's make Doc suffer. It'll be fun for us. I'm kind of surprised I got the kill on that. So one of the things to really enjoy when you're leveling up your Amiibo, you can do it against the CPU. Now that learning is off, you can do it on like CPU, fast, smash, whatever else. Doesn't matter. I'm doing this for kicks, right? And because I want to see, does he ever figure out that side special thing? Because the AI, like I said, does change the levels up. But no, what was I going to say? I don't remember. Doesn't matter. Ooh, there you go. Oh, right. It does get more interesting as you fight him, because he gradually becomes more and more of a raid boss, you know? Like, before, he would never really attack much and just kind of do his thing. And now, he's a bit more of a raid boss. Little bit jumpy, though. I'm not that thrilled with how jumpy he is. I might have to do a match or two of corrective training where I just never jump. If your Amiibo are too jumpy, you know, don't jump. Problem solved. Was he blocking my side special with forward tilt? Unintentionally, because Amiibo don't know how to do that, but that is funny that that happened. That didn't get him. Okay. Unlike my normal Amiibo training videos, I'm actually going to go all the way to 50, because why not? Usually I would pause it here and then like level him up off screen, because there's no more training to be done, like, you know, behavior data training, and then I would do a part 2. But I think today, nah, we're gonna go all the way with soft DK. There it is. Watch this. Wow, really? I did not know Ledge Invincibility lasted that long. What do you think is the likelihood that AlphaRad watches this video and gets pissed off? I would enjoy that. I kind of like it when people are angry at me, because, you know, you're really going to waste your time on me. So, I don't know. There's probably plenty of rip-offs of Hard DK, like every other large Amiibo YouTuber ever. It's true. You know it's true. I'm kind of glad that he's at least using side special properly. Like, I don't know which version of side special I would have preferred that he use, but I'm glad he's at least using it, you know? This side special right here is probably my favorite move in the whole game. It's just so cool. You know? Like, because the strategy that you can do off of that, and like the fake outs and stuff, is just so great. The fun part is that Amiibo AI don't even recognize that they have it, so they can't shield or dodge out of it. Now that's probably going to get patched, I hope. What are you doing? Oh, he was trying to recover. Okay. I was really hoping he wasn't using up special as an attack. That would have been bad. My man, what are you doing at the ledge? You know what? Maybe we will go to Fast Smash, because this is horribly boring. Yeah, we'll finish out this match, and then we'll call it good. Actually, we'll finish out this match, and then we'll put 2 or 3 Amiibo against each other in Fast Smash. There you go. See that forward tilt at the ledge? That's what we want. He's learning. Dude, I love it. He's got forward tilt at the ledge. This is the best Diddy Kong ever. I love this Diddy Kong. I don't know if it's actually the best, strongest, whatever cheap adjective you want to throw out there. I love this Diddy Kong. I don't care to hear other opinions. Oh yeah, you can angle your forward tilt. I forgot about that. Like, nope, that's forward smash. Dude, having that extra jump just makes him so broken. And I should not have used that one. Okay, well, whatever. Why does NASA spend all that money on rockets when they can just try for Sephiroth's neutral special? See? It almost kills. I love this move. Alright, we're going to do one last fast smash. With, yeah. What are we at? Jeez, 36 minutes. I'm not going to ask you to subscribe again. If you haven't subscribed by now, that's your own damn problem. Did he just dodge most of those? I take that back. Maybe they can dodge them. Son of a gun. I would need to lab that out. That's interesting. There you go. Barely beat the timer. Yeah, we'll do a fast smash with another Amiibo opponent. I think is what we'll do. We're not gonna do an extra game. No siree, Bob. I don't know who Bob is, but no siree. Bob. Yeah. Bob. I don't know what I'm saying. Somebody accused me once of having a script for my videos, and I have no idea how they would possibly have come to that conclusion. Okay, so I need to save it and then go into Special Smash to do that. So we're going to put him up against my for a very long time, it was the best Mega Man in the scene, Proto Man. No, somebody accused me once of having a script and like scripting out my videos, and I was like, okay, first of all, Amiibo are RNG. I can't script them out. Second of all, does this look scripted to you? Like, no. No, it doesn't. We'll do a tournament hazardless, the way God intended. By the way, when you turn spirits off on a rule set, either in arenas or in regular Smash, doesn't affect Amiibo. Kind of disappointed. This is a vanilla Mega Man. Oh, you know what, actually? Let's not do that. Let's do... Which one's my Terry raid boss? That's Byleth. That's Banjo. Where's Terry? This one is going to be Terry. Thank you. Okay, so grab typing. I believe that is actually super effective against attack, if I remember correctly. Fast Smash is actually the fastest way to level up your Amiibo. I really recommend it. You know what? It might be the other way around. I might have to actually consult my own website because I don't remember which typings are good against what. Yes, this is an authentic Terry Amiibo, by the way. This is not modded. This is legit. Whoa, look at that down tilt to down smash. This video just got a lot more surreal for some of you people outside of competitive Amiibo, didn't it? Yeah, we actually do a lot of DLC Amiibo footage. I have Amiibo battles of all 3 DLC Amiibo ones, including I'm working on raid bosses, Amiibo training live streams, do arenas with them, whole 9 yards. I mean, like, I do a lot of this. So, all right. Wow, 40 minutes. Boom. There we go. Thank you for watching, folks. I appreciate it. Terry really murdered him. That was brutal. So, that was fun. Wasn't it? Was it not fun? I bet it was. You had fun. You're still watching. Of course you had fun. Thank you for watching.